Good afternoon. So I've got two BB shooters here, 1911s, and what I've got on the left, I've got a Remington 1911 RAC, and on the right I've got the Umarex World War II Commemorative 1911. And I've just stripped them for cleaning, and I'm just going to compare them at the fit and finish. And my conclusion is they're actually identical. They're made obviously by the same company. So what you actually get is this is the battlefield finish, as you can see, and this is the standard one. I polished the slide on the 1911 to get rid of the horrible white markings. They've both got wooden grips on now, so but yeah, they are basically identical as in the manufacturing side of it. So it all depends on how much you want to spend, but as with the Swiss Arms 1911, basically they're all the same, identical, all made by the same company, all the parts are identical. They're fully interchangeable as well. So what I suggest is, if you're looking for a 1911 BB shooter and you don't want all the, you don't want any sort of special finish or anything like that, then go for the cheaper version. That was, I think, like 99. I think these are about 120. So it all depends whether what exactly you want it for. But if you just want to shoot it, that's the main thing. If you're not worried about how it looks, then to go for the cheaper version. So I'm going to put these both together and I'm going to shoot them side by side, do a little outdoor shooting video and see if they actually perform the same. But the way all the parts are basically identical. I've checked everything and they are actually down to the frames, even the triggers are the same. The only difference is that this has got a safe and fire marking on the actual switch, or where the actual World War II Commemorative hasn't got that. But apart from that, it's basically identical. So I hope you find that little video useful, and we'll do a shoot at some time. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon. So I'm here with my two 1911s, BB shooters. This is the Remington 1911 RAC with a polished slide, wooden grips, and this is the World War II Commemorative. These are Umarex, that's a Remington. In my previous video I compared these two, stripped them down and compared them, and they're basically identical in all way and form. So these are probably made in the same factory by the same company. So what I'm going to do, I've got targets out there at 12.5 meters. I've got 6 cans and a target. I've got 16 BBs in each. They're Umarex steel BBs. I'm going to try and take 10 of the target and the 6 cans with one magazine. Pretty gusty down there as well, so we'll give it a go first. Go Remington first. Okay, the freestanding. I'll probably be taking a bit of a break in between because of my hernia. Okay, see how my breathing goes. So basically it's a single action obviously, so you need to cock the slide, let go of it, that cocks it ready to go. Okay, so the grip safety, so you've got to grip it properly. So here goes, we'll take 10 shots first, then we'll zoom in on the cans. Right, I think that was 10. Now we're going to zoom in on the cans. There we go, let's see if we can take these out. Okay, zoom out now. Right, so I took 7 there, so I must have only taken 9 at the actual target. Okay, miscounted there. But even then, I was aiming at the top of the can. I was struggling to keep still with my breathing, but even then I think that's pretty accurate. 12.5 metres out. So drop the magazine. You can't just pull the slide and let it go because it won't go. You have to release it, the slide release, fire the action off, and that clears it off. So what we'll do, we'll bring the target up, have a quick look at the target. Okay, this is 12.5 metres out. This is count up the shots. There should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think actually one missed. I didn't hear one of them hit the target, so I think only 8 hit the target. But you can see from the actual thing, you've got 2 here and a group of 5 here. So that's not bad. Yeah, that's about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches freestanding at 12.5 metres, and it's a bit breezy as well. So that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark these, bring these targets here, these shots here, and then we'll run the World War II Commemorative Umarex through. Okay, be back soon. Good afternoon. So I'm back with the Umarex World War II Commemorative BB shooter. I've just followed the Remington with the results I'm going to compare now. So we're going to shoot at the target, freestanding, 10 shots, not 9 hopefully, and then 6 shots at the cans and try and knock them down. So 10 shots and then we'll zoom in on the cans. Same as the Remington, cock the slide, let it go, always pull the slide back, let the slide go forward under its own spring pressure. Okay, and here we go. Got 6. Right, okay, now we'll zoom on the cans. Let's see if we can hit those cans at 12.5 metres. We've got 3 down with the Remington. I have an idea where to aim now. Wing that one. So, yep, only 2. I winged the can with the last shot. So really, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, my breathing was shocking. I was struggling to keep still. When I get my arms out, everything tightens up. Even though I was doing my best. One thing I did notice, this trigger is it's got a little bit better than the actual Remington. It's a little bit smoother and it breaks a little bit quicker, a little bit shorter, but that could be just like the way it's been manufactured. It's, you know, I don't think it's been modified. This was second hand from a friend of mine gave me this, and he had it second hand as well. So unless someone's done any work on the trigger, which I don't think so, but to be honest, it doesn't make any difference to the accuracy. They're both much the same, you know. In fact, I'd say they're identical. The aim point was the same. The impact of the BB was the same. The trigger, like I said, is slightly different on this. One thing I did notice when I stripped these both down is they've both got a basic hop-up system. In the entrance where the BB is pushed into the barrel at the breech end, there's like a rubber, like a little pad in there, and it's basic hop-up. And what it does when you fire the BB, it spins the BB backwards, which makes it fly higher and straighter. Which is why they say in the manual not to use anything but steel BBs. And I learnt from this because the Luger that I tested recently, I fired some copper coated lead BBs through, and actually put a sheen on that little rubber bung that's got like a little hop up as well, and the actual pellets were the BBs were dropping short, were dropping out, they weren't flying in a straight line. So I had to clean that up, clean that little rubber pad up, and to restore that spin back on it, that hop up that spins the BB backwards as it goes down the barrel, okay, which makes it fly higher. And with the XDM, the Springfield Armory XDM, that doesn't have that hop up, in the barrel, which I think is the reason why it shoots so low. I think Springfield really need to add that little hop up like bung inside the actual entrance to the breech to make the actual BB fly higher, because with the XDM I've had to fit a laser because it's just shooting so low, inches low in fact. Okay, so comparing the two, basically, as I said in my video before, they are identical internally. All the parts are interchangeable. Everything, stripped down is basically identical. So they're obviously made in the same factory by the same company. There's nothing unusual. I mean, even the sights are identical. This is battlefield worn, obviously this isn't, but it functions, it shoots, they feel the same as well. So what it boils down to really is, do you want the actual the extra bling on it, I should say, or the commemorative stuff, or do you just want something basic that shoots really well? So if you just want something that just shoots really well, get the cheaper version. Swiss Arm do one as well. Obviously, all the magazines, by the way, are interchangeable, which shows that they are the same pistol. Okay, so I don't know how much these are, but I think they're about 120 mark. I bought this for about under 100 quid. And they're basically identical. So if people just want to have fun shooting one, just go for the cheaper version, what you can afford, and you'll be happy with it. Okay, so I hope you like that little review. Thanks for watching.